All right, and here we are at the Lucky 13 podcast. I am fucking grouchy today. Here's Diane.
Hello.
Andy.
How you doing?
And Frankie's still cleaning because he's a fucking pain in my ass. Well, so fucking, so I'm in a fucking bad mood. I'm sorry, Diane. I am not in a good mood. I'm just like, there's a lot going on. We're trying to open up for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're trying to get some sort of food truck in here. If not, I'm going to make food. That's a whole fucking issue. I have a petition to build up front for tables and chairs and whatever. I got a lot to fucking do. And Frankie's cleaning his first day cleaning, and I don't know how the fuck long, comes in and I say to him, and he did a half-ass job. And I, before he even got started, I felt bad. We made a couple dollars this weekend, so I gave him a nice little handful of money. I'm like, here you go, Frankie. I said, here you go, Frankie. I know you haven't had some money in a while. We made a little money this weekend. Here you go. Even before paying myself, I just gave Frankie some fucking money. And then he tries half-assing me. I see him walking around like, we're kind of done. I'm like, no, you're not done.
He didn't even mop behind the bar.
Fucking mop? No, not even close to being mopped.
And he must have shit all over the side of his toilet being such a half-asser.
Christ. So that set me off, and then whatever. And then every other little fucking thing is annoying. And I'm trying not to smoke cigarettes. And did you have moments like, listen, these first 3 weeks, I have not been bad. Since Friday, man, I want a fucking cigarette. It's been kind of hard since Friday. And I know the physical addiction is gone, but I'm still getting that mouth watering. I want a fucking cigarette.
Yeah, that's I still get that shit.
Do you still get that?
And once in a while, I'll just see a cigarette and I'm just like, God damn, that looks good.
Yeah.
I remember when I was rewatching Mad Men. The whole time I was just like, if I had a pack of cigarettes in the house, I would have been smoking them.
Wow. How long has it been since you quit?
It's I think 6 years.
Wow. Damn.
Might even be 7 now.
Yeah, we both tried to quit, and then it didn't really work for me.
We both tried to quit. We both tried to quit. Jeff quit, and Diane's not holding up her end of the bargain.
No, I was
listen,
like...
quitting you have to do for yourself, not for somebody else.
Yeah.
No, it is very true. Very true.
Yeah, and then it's like when I'm drinking, I just can't even help it.
Yeah, all fuck is given go out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really have to want to quit.
Yeah.
I thought I did, but right before I quit, I tried to quit this last time, I was really enjoying cigarettes. Probably a little bit too much.
Well, because you're enjoying them, because you're like, I'm going to be giving these up soon. I'm going to totally fucking enjoy the shit out of this.
Yeah, and then now I'm just like, meh. I don't smoke that much, so I don't feel that guilty about it. That's the problem.
I kind of retrained my brain to where I try to remember how I was feeling in the mornings, especially in the last times I was smoking cigarettes.
And that's what I'm doing to myself. I'm like, listen, I actually feel pretty good every day. I get up, no problem, for the most part. If I'm not depressed, I get up out of bed in the morning, and I don't feel like shit. And I usually, as soon as I get out of bed and I lit a cigarette, I felt like shit as soon as I smoked it.
Of course.
I'd wake up coughing. Then I'd reach for a pack of cigarettes. And, that actually would kind of glue down the...
Yeah, because it opens up your lungs. It's a weird that it does that. They used to think that smoking was good for you. It built up your muscle in your lungs.
Right. Well,
that was a whole
my great aunt got prescribed to menthol cigarettes when she had bronchitis one time.
That's crazy. What was that back in the 50s?
That was back in the 40s, 50s.
Yeah, I gotta say 40s.
That's insane.
Once 60s, that's when they started, I think, realizing that something was.
No, they realized it. They just didn't give a fuck.
Right.
That was back in the 20s when they used to be like, "Oh, you have ghosts in your blood. Do cocaine about it." That was their prescription to do cocaine.
Yeah.
Chase them ghosts out.
I've been self-medicating for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, man. I'm just, it's one of those. I'm trying to calm myself. I'm like, listen, it's a good thing. We're going to be open up in the street. The weather looks pretty good for the weekend.
It's hot as balls today.
Yeah, it's
hot as balls.
I don't mind the heat. I'll take this over to fucking winter any day.
So will I.
We went down to Florida last week. That's why we missed the podcast.
We did go down to Florida. We drove 16 hours. And when I say we, I mean Jeff drove 16 hours. And I pretty much slept.
What
and
a beast.
Oof. It was fucking...
read my book.
It was
Burt Reynolds.
It was rough, yes. I was totally Smokey and the Bandit. And I have to say, it was not bad till about hour 14. We cruised too. I got out, pumped, filled up with gas, got a little snack, drank some water, took a piss, and then fucking hit the road again. Every time, it was pretty, stretch the legs just for 10, 15 minutes. But that last 2 hours, man, I also took a little fucking helper to keep awake.
Adderall.
And, to keep awake, which probably wasn't the best idea. Then, and coffee. And by the end, I really was
It's
I remember,
hilarious.
the last 2 hours, we had to stop at a rest stop, and when I stopped at the rest stop, I felt like I was floating when I was walking, and I had to take a shit. And I remember sitting on the toilet. I felt like I was on a cruise ship. Everything felt like I was moving.
That's not good.
I was like, no. And that's why I was like, but, going down there, I just listened to podcasts for the most part. I caught up on The Sopranos just put out a podcast. Have you seen that?
Have you heard the Lucky 13 podcast?
I have.
It's
It's okay. It's okay. Frankie gets us ratings, but Frankie's being disciplined right now.
Frankie's giving me a beer bitch here in a minute.
Yeah, he'll be back in a while.
Frankie's in the corner until Jeff tells him to get out.
Exactly. But whatever, man. It was a nice little. It was a weird trip.
It was a weird trip. We thought we were going to go out there and just have so much fun and go rage and go eat at restaurants and go get hammered at bars.
Then you remembered you're in Florida.
Yeah.
Well, and you also remember it's a fucking goddamn virus going on.
Yeah, there's a virus going on, and then I didn't realize that the whole peak was happening over there, and it was becoming the new epicenter of the coronavirus as we were driving into it.
Yeah, we drove into the peak of Florida's fucking coronavirus.
Yeah, and we didn't really know that was going to happen, and so by the time we got out there, we were just so paranoid that we really couldn't enjoy it. I love the beach. We went to the beach and it was packed. No one had gloves. No one was being careful. Everybody was definitely not 6 feet apart.
No one wants to get that face mask and glove tan.
Right, of course.
No, nobody had masks on.
And then even in the water, people were super condensed
close together. And we sat
petri dish soup.
Totally, we sat on the beach.
And it wasn't even there was not heavy waves or anything either. So it was like a cesspool of coronavirus. It was like coronavirus soup.
Yeah, and we sat on the. We sat on the beach for literally 3 minutes.
3 minutes, and I was like, you want to go?
Yeah, you feel comfortable? Nope, don't. Let's go. All right, awesome.
Yeah, and it was a 45-minute drive to the beach. So, But I mean, whatever. At least I got to put my toes in the sand for a minute.
Yeah.
And got to see that beautiful beach because the beach out there is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Back when I was 13, me and my buddy Chuck and our moms we drove out to Yellowstone Park and back. It was, 3 days there. I think we had a week there, and then 3 days back. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, flip your mic up more because you're talking to that little spot.
How's that?
It's better. Not to the top, the front.
There it is. Oh, hey, everybody.
Now you're much better. Now I see the
volume. It looks like you should. Whatever.
You should. Go ahead.
So we're on our way out, and we get to Yellowstone, and this is Chuck and I had first started smoking at age 13, 14, whatever we were. So we're going into the woods, into Yellowstone, and sneaking cigarettes. And then I think it was our last day there. We're on a boat trip, and you could see these plumes of smoke everywhere. And the guy who was driving the boat says, yeah, there are a couple of little fires, but that's real normal.
Just like you tell the woman on the train.
Right.
Yes.
It's really it's normal. If actually forest fires are good as long as they don't get out of control and la-da-da-da-da. And, so it was no big deal. So we get in the car the next day. We're driving back. By the time we got back to Iowa, Yellowstone had burned down. It was that time when it just absolutely burned down. And
was it because of you guys?
Well, that's we were wondering if, because we were the ones sneaking cigarettes and shit.
Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, no, we didn't.
You never found out it was because of you guys.
Yeah. Luckily, we didn't kill everybody down there. Well, listen, we also, when we hit the border.
It was crazy. I felt like I was in a book or a movie or something.
Yeah, when we hit and also being delirious. My deliriousness, whatever how you would say it, just started when we
delirium.
Hit, delirium. Yeah, my delirium just started when we hit the Florida, right when we hit the border. And right when we hit the border, we had to pull in the ET tent. And
they're like, slow down.
Yeah, slow down, go over, pull over. And I was like, oh, fuck.
I was sleeping in the back. It was probably at 5 o'clock in the morning at that point.
About 3 o'clock.
Ooh, that sounds like a perfect time for
it was close to, it was almost 4. It was about 4.
Yeah, and I'm half asleep. I'm like, what's happening? He's like, we're getting pulled over. I'm like, oh no, what about the cocaine in our pocket?
Whoa, shut up.
I'm just kidding.
Jeff's mom listens.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm kidding.
Mom, we didn't have cocaine in our pocket.
Oh, we wish we did. No, I'm just
you
kidding.
Didn't learn anything from South Dakota, did you?
No, I did. And I don't travel with fucking narcotics. It's bad.
Not anymore.
I don't even do that anymore. Bad.
Anyway, so we got pulled over, and he's like, we're going to have to drive right back.
Yeah, well, because they handed us a piece of paper, and it said that you need to quarantine for 2 weeks, and, and they take your address or where you're going, and we're like, well, so I said to the guy, I'm like, listen, we're just going to a hotel downtown Tampa. We're going to hang out for 2 days, and we're going to come right back. And he's like, listen, I don't even know why they have this. But they also made you sign a piece of paper that said if you bring the coronavirus down there and you give it to anybody, they could charge you with a felony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we were
So
supposed
they're
to go
looking
out there
for
and
you
like
right about now.
quarantine.
No, so
for
we
10
signed
days.
Andrew Davis's name, and we both did.
Well, they'll look at this Andrew Davis
He
and see that
signed
I've already got
Andrew
the
Davis
antibody.
And I signed Frankie. What's his?
Francis Lua.
Francis Lewis'
Yeah.
name. Like, yeah, bye.
Well, he's a virus on his own.
Yeah, exactly.
Infects everything around him.
Yeah, so we did that, and whatever. So we got through, but that was a little stressed. But the guy even said, he's like, I don't even know why they do this anymore, because I was kind of freaking when I saw the paperwork.
Well, and it's like I feel like too when we got to the hotel, like the one guy that was at the hotel, the receptionist guy, he was like just looking at me like, "Are you guys okay?" Like kind of giving me the up and down questions, like if we have it or
Baby,
not.
he was giving you the up and down because you had like tight pants on and shit like that. He was
No
not-
way, he looked scared.
Yeah, no, he wasn't scared.
Well, thank you, but I felt like he was like,
and Jeff had the sweats from driving. For
yeah,
14
he looked like a
straight
maniac.
hours.
Oh my
and
God,
I was like half asleep.
Yeah, I was out of my fucking mind. I was like literally like, as soon as we pulled into the hotel, I said, "You need to speak. You need to do everything."
He's like, make sure I'm parked straight.
Yeah, I was like, you need to do everything, and I just need the bed. That's all I fucking needed.
Yeah.
So we did that.
So we made it. He went to sleep, and then the next day we got to hang out in the pool, which was super lovely.
Yeah.
It was very, very nice.
That was nice. What's up, Rob? Our neighbor Rob
up,
just
Rob?
popped in to say hello.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, everybody, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, tell Frankie to go get me a beer.
Yeah,
What are you thinking?
Miller.
a high life.
He knows.
So
If he doesn't know, that means he's trying.
No,
to.
we were saying that the next day we got to
What?
sit by the pool.
He
Yes.
knows where they're at. Ah, fuck him. He can get me a beer.
Well, that night, we actually met up with my sister and her family, and we went to Texas Roadhouse.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, you been to Texas Roadhouse?
Yes, I have. There used to be
Oh,
there used to be one in
my
Coralville, Iowa, and that thing was fucking great.
Yeah?
One of the best steaks I ever had in my life.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
I love-
so good.
I love Texas
And their
Roadhouse.
buns. I called his sister and I was like, listen, make sure that they have enough buns because we're going to need like 75. 75 buns. And like, make sure they have whatever we want to order.
Yeah.
But I used to really hate mushrooms, like the food mushrooms.
Yeah.
The regular mushrooms were fine, but it was about a year after I finally started warming up to mushrooms. I went to the Texas Steakhouse, and
Their mushroom sauce is
the
good.
mushroom sauce is good. And then I ordered a porterhouse, and they had sliced mushrooms on top of them. And it was still it was just one of the
delicious.
best steaks
I don't love
I've ever had.
mushrooms either, and I like their mushroom sauce. I have it with like the filet mignon medallions, which are to
You always
die
get the
for.
medallions.
I get the
I've-
medallions.
I've slowly worked mushrooms into Sarah.
Oh yeah.
She hated them, and now she's like, I'm finding her like putting them in eggs.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
She's
maybe I'll
working
work
on-
that on you because she doesn't love mushrooms either. But
don't.
I haven't tried to work them on her yet.
You have to like disguise them in like sauce.
Thanks,
I
Frankie.
don't see what's happening
Yeah,
in
they're
them.
like spaghetti sauce. You almost,
Frankie
you
flipped me the
you
finger.
almost done,
You
Frankie?
Use that match, right?
What?
I could have easily did 50 on it.
Frankie.
Oh, okay.
All right, Frankie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks
Calling
like he's
him out
challenging
again.
him to do
Are
more
you gonna come
push-ups.
sit down in a minute? You almost done? All right.
Invite me, dude.
All right. Well, because you were fucking trying to slack today. That's why I didn't
Well,
invite you.
you're always invited.
Yeah, come on.
Diane invites me.
Just
You
finish
don't, and you don't.
finish what you're doing.
I'm a guest here, Frank.
So we did go. So we went to Texas Roadhouse.
That was amazing. We haven't dined out in like obviously everybody hasn't dined out, but
Oh, yeah, I didn't
three,
think about
months.
that part, yeah.
Yeah.
3 months. It was so nice.
Yeah, it
not
was-
having to do dishes. You
Yeah,
know?
it was nice, and it was felt fairly normal sitting across from my family and actually eating and.
But
and,
we were super nervous doing that too because like we're sitting close to your family at this point. It's like, oh God, like if we have it,
Yeah, I don't want to bring anything
it's
to
just
them,
nerve-wracking.
but you know what? I think we did fine. First of all, we don't have it. We got tested as soon as we got back just
Yeah.
to make sure. But we thought it was going to be a little more relaxing than it was, but it wasn't.
It wasn't, and then the drive back was pretty brutal. Like the first 7 hours flew by, and then I was like, "Holy shit, we still have."
Oh, did it? Did it? Did it
Still
really?
have 7 whole.
Did it really
hours.
fly by?
Yeah, it flew by.
Well, it's not here anymore, Jeff.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, it did not fly by. The ride home was a little bit long, but we made a couple stops. I stopped to see my friend Ron on the way home in Jacksonville. You know,
Yeah,
Ron.
hey, how you doing, Ron? Hope you're listening.
Yeah, so we stopped to see Ron. Frankie, if you're going to sit down, you got to go lock the front door.
I'll go lock it.
So we
Like anything?
we stopped to see Ron in Jacksonville, Florida. That was really cool. I haven't seen Ron in fucking years, and he's been through some shit. So
Yeah.
it was good to see Ron.
Ron's a good dude and always rooting for him. So.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Frankie. So it was good to see him, and then we stopped at South of the Border.
That place.
South of the Border.
I would love to go to that place when it's actually open.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of open.
Well, like
have
their
you been to
taco
South of the
spot.
Border before? No.
There's
Where is that?
South of it's the border of North Carolina and South Carolina. I will give you.
Maybe I did as a kid.
There's
I'll
like
show
a
you-
huge, like little Mexican guy character in the front.
It's a sombrero.
It's
No, that doesn't
with a
sound-
big sombrero, and they have like a little farm. They have like
They have a reptile
pool.
museum.
They have a reptile museum. They have like
an
a
erectile museum.
reptile. They have an amusement park. They have like hotel
They didn't
rooms.
have an amusement park.
Yeah, it's an amusement park.
Oh, yeah?
They had a bunch of rides and stuff. They have like a hotel with like a pool. So like it's a whole big thing, but it's like super tacky. But-
It looks like it was built in the 50s.
Yeah.
Very
Like in the 60s.
probably built by white guys that
Yeah. Mad racist.
Yeah. That, put up sombreros and maracas all over the place.
Yeah.
It's got that 50s kind of feel to it, I think, like with the stucco. I'm sure it was built in like the 50s. Who knows?
There's a picture online of some Mexican dudes bought out a Chinese restaurant, and instead of painting over the wall of pandas, they just put little sombreros on them.
No, it's good.
It's fucking
Awesome.
great.
Listen, the Chinese do it. I mean, there's Chinese Mexican places all over Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah. Chex-Mex.
Yeah, Chex-Mex. The place right by Melody's house is like, I remember I went in there one time. They have really good fucking tacos. And I wouldn't say really good. They're like a step up from Taco Bell tacos.
All their stuff is not quite as good as regular Chinese food and not quite as good as regular Mexican food, but
Yeah.
it's really cheap. So
Yes,
who gives a
exactly.
fuck?
The leftovers.
It's good.
And they're good.
It's good cheap. It's
Hey,
good,
Frankie,
cheap
how
food.
are you?
What's up, Frankie?
Cool, gentlemen and madame.
How's your penis today?
I think I still have it. I just
That's
in the
great.
bathroom. I hope.
Why are you asking about his penis?
I
Am I
know.
missing something here? Just curious.
Yeah, you can go
Just
look
trying
at
to
it.
boost the ratings.
You can go look at it later, Frank. He can boost your ratings later.
Hey, can you embellish it online? I'm sorry, Diane.
So-
Diane's like enough for the penis talk.
So the
Howard.
south of the border, I'll show you a sticker. I know you've seen it before.
Okay.
Like a sticker, like people who whatever. I brought a couple back, but it's so tacky. But it looks there's like an RV park there also. Like so you
Is there like
can
a
camp
Santa's
out.
Village there too? For some reason, I want to.
I don't know about a Santa.
We stopped at some Santa's Village on our way
Oh
out.
yeah, there's
or
a
coming back.
campground too, right?
Yeah, it's an RV park.
Trailer
Yeah.
park,
Yes.
white trash.
Yeah,
We
Are
went
you
there. We
kidding
had
me?
like 17 tacos.
we did. We had a whole bunch of gringo tacos.
Gringo tacos are the best.
Yeah,
The corn shell, hard shell.
the hard
those are
shells.
awesome.
Yeah. Not one Mexican was working in there.
Oh no. You're too smart.
I used to work at
No
a Mexican
Mexican was
restaurant
hurt
called
during the
Gringos
making of this
in
podcast.
Iowa.
yeah?
Not us. I was the darkest person working there.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Andy is not very dark.
No,
at all.
I'm.
Andy's got blonde eyelashes.
Yes. Andy looks like a gringo taco.
Yes.
No.
But yeah, whatever. So we stopped at south of the border on the way home.
And then it was a grueling 7 more hours on the way.
Yes, it was. It was fucking. It was. But I have to say, so we left when we went down there. We left at 2 in the afternoon and got down there at 8:00 in the morning. Coming home, we left at 6:30 in the morning and got home a little after 1 a.m. Close to 2. It wasn't that bad. Like it seemed like a better drive, like going home, leaving, traveling all day.
Oh,
yeah.
There's always some
Traffic getting
discrepancy.
there.
I always find coming back from a vacation always seems longer because
too.
if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
I think because it was during the day, it wasn't that bad. I can imagine driving at night, you get a little bit delirious because of the lights and all that
yeah,
stuff.
and that's
the
what
darkness
happened.
and-
That's what happens. You start seeing road dogs.
But I hate coming back home from vacation. I'm miserable. Whenever I'm flying anywhere, I'm always a little excited. On the way home, I'm always so miserable.
Vacation's over.
Yeah.
No.
Go back to the same crap. Who knows when I'm going to go
Going
anywhere
through
again.
Iowa actually was when I first.
I
you know,
was so boring.
It's so boring, and they said, you know what a road dog is? Like the road dog, they say, I forget what it's. Truck drivers see them coming out of the
Yeah.
ground. They call them road dogs. I think that's what they call
Yeah.
them, is road dog. Truck when you start kind of hallucinating, you start seeing them coming out of the ground. And when I was in Iowa, that was the first time that ever happened to me. When I was like driving and like
You were road dogging?
Really?
I was totally road.
You're looking
dogging.
for the hammer?
Is that the,
bang
sa-
their
is that the
heads
same
in?
thing as prairie dogging?
No, totally, totally different.
That could go on for a couple of miles too.
Yeah. That's when I figured. That's
yeah,
when.
who wants to poop on the road? I was like holding mine the whole trip. I'm like,
Oh.
I don't care. I'm not doing it.
Oh, I
not in the
don't-
coronavirus.
Who knows what's out there?
Oh,
What
wow.
else
I
is
didn't
out
think
there?
about that.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Listen, I used to do construction. We used to have to shit in 5-gallon buckets. Like I'll shit in the woods. I don't care.
Ugh, no. I managed to not have to go both ways.
I have
thank
no
God.
shame to go poop anywhere.
I know.
What if you poop on Bigfoot?
I don't know. Don't care.
I don't care.
That's
Jeff,
his
I don't
problem,
care.
I
Yeah,
guess.
that's his
Use
problem.
them as toilet.
Poor
tissue.
fucking Bigfoot.
From all the Bigfoot movies I've seen, though, Bigfoot would probably rip your arms out.
Yes.
Did you
But
find Bigfoot? No, I shit
They
on him.
never
Cool.
find Bigfoot. I'm just gonna spoil all of the Bigfoot documentaries. They never see him or find him.
Oh, I saw him.
No,
Did
they
you
don't.
catch him? No.
I just
And-
watched the Bigfoot documentary recently too. Does that smell gross?
Yeah, you're disgusting.
That's what happened to Bigfoot.
Ay, ay, ay.
You watch it. What about you, Andy? How was your week, Ben?
Well, yeah, Sarah's out of town. She was in Boston visiting some friends or visiting her folks, and then up in Cape Cod. So I had my place to myself again, which was really uneventful.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Was it nice though?
it was great.
Yeah.
So you and Monty bin watched.
Oh, yeah, it was me and the cat. And just doing some cat bonding.
That's
I've been
it.
doing gardening.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I used to like doing gardening.
Yeah,
You got a
it's really
backyard?
relaxing. Yeah, we got a little bit of a back thing. I've got some pepper trees.
Oh, cool.
Do you share it with your neighbors and stuff?
Yeah, but there's a whole big thing out there, an old planter that nobody's used in forever. It's got a bunch of weeds and shit in there. I'm not using that yet because I got to do everything with the landlord. So I think there is some stuff in there that she likes, but no one's taking care of it. So it's like, let's if we take care of this shit next year. So I'm going to try to talk her into let me just kind of gut the whole thing and start over.
And they love you doing that. I did that. Listen, my yard, it took me a little while when I first moved in my place. They had, I had a community backyard, and one guy was doing a little bit back there, but the lawn was like overgrown and it was not nice back there. So I said, hey, do you mind if I'll buy the lawnmower? I'll take care of the backyard. And can I plant whatever the fuck I want? And he's like, you do whatever the fuck you want to do back there. So
I can imagine it's very meditative.
I used to come home from work we had the bar. I would go home from work every day, and that was like my midday break. I'd go home and mow the lawn, and
It was an eyesore
do
right
my
after all. It's
gardening.
like, you had to do it, right? It was an eyesore.
what are you talking about?
The backyard.
Speaking of eyesores,
speaking
so
of-
I was
exactly.
going to take mushrooms for the first time since 1990 or 91
Yeah.
on Saturday. But on Thursday, as I slept, a mosquito bit my eyelid.
So, but then you were going to do it on like Monday. Did you not do them on
I
Monday?
didn't on Monday. Because my eye was still a little sore.
All right.
Listen, I'm
And
doing
you
it
don't
for
wanna-
the.
You want to be safe.
I want to be in a good headspace.
Comfortable.
I don't want to be
Comfortable.
scratching
You're
at
going
my
to do them by
eye.
yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like myself.
All right. You know what? All right.
That's good, Andy.
Yeah, that's good. As long as you like yourself.
I've
And
done
I
it by
don't want
myself.
to. I don't want to have to worry about being stupid in front of somebody else. I want to be able
Yeah.
to get it out of the way and just get my feet back, and then we'll see what happens.
All right.
I've done mushrooms by myself only because the person I took them with passed out immediately after taking them, and then I'm sitting there tripping on mushrooms by myself in my room, and I was just like, "What a jerk!" Totally missing out. I was just like,
You jerk.
I was cracking up laughing because everything was just so hilarious, and I was looking at my fan. I was like, "This is amazing!"
Yeah, you end up having a great time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a wonderful time.
Good. You like yourself too.
I do. I crack
Yeah.
myself up too.
Yeah, you do. You think you're funny.
I do. A lot of people think I'm funny, babe.
You're funny, baby.
I watched the Death Stalker series, which is always a good one.
What is the Death Stalker?
Death Stalker. It's the real cheapo version of Conan the Barbarian movies.
Okay.
And Death Stalker is a guy named Death Stalker who, in the first movie, he is so rapey, and he's your hero,
Those
and like
rapey
he's
characters.
trying to rape everybody. He's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
great. And then the second movie is played more for laughs, so he's like jokingly trying to rape everybody instead. But it's it's all in good fun.
Jeffrey Epstein used to do that too.
Yes, he sure
It's all a
did.
big joke.
Yeah.
It's just joking. Did you watch that documentary about
I
Jeffrey
certainly
Epstein?
did.
Fucking
They
dark,
have a
right?
new documentary about who killed Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, but
coming
they're
out.
not going
I'm
to have
like-
the answers though.
They're not going to have the answers, but they're going to have a lot of poignant, I'm sure, question answers.
I'm sure they are.
Like they're
We all
gonna-
know it was Frankie.
Yeah. You know though,
We all know it was all the good, powerful men that he took to his pedophile island.
Yeah.
Like that he was going to tell all and everything.
Hell yeah,
He
it was
probably
one of
tried
them.
to do a plea bargain to get out of jail, so he definitely.
Have
got
they made a
killed by
deal
one
with
of
some
them.
prisoner? And
Yeah. Prisoner, the guards, whoever.
Yeah, like
fucking-
the guy who did the autopsy said that there's no way in hell that his bone would have been broken like that had he hung himself. So
Right, no, he
we
was
all know
murdered.
that
Yeah.
he was
Somebody
definitely.
paid
Yeah, he was
off
totally
the
murdered.
gods. They looked the
He
other
doesn't
way.
strike
wink,
me
wink.
as the kind of guy that would kill himself anyway. You know what I mean?
Too
Like,
much
he
a
would-
wuss.
He probably would have.
he always
fought
thinks
his
he's got a way out of something.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's why I don't think he would have killed himself because
At
he
all.
thought he would have had a way out of it.
Yeah.
One thing I can say about that documentary, which I'm very glad about, I did not get a boner at all during that documentary.
That's good.
You know what I
You're
mean? Like
disgusting.
There was a lot
Yeah.
of sex talk going on.
there
too.
was, and it did not excite me in the least bit. I was
Are you
quite
serious?
disgusted. No, it didn't excite me at all.
No, I understand, but like, would it normally have?
No, I'm just thankful that it didn't excite me because then I would have been a creep.
So a long time ago, I was dating a very. I'm not going to name any. I was dating a very short lady, and she liked to think she could drink as much as I could.
Oh, I
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Okay.
But
Oh,
anyway,
yes.
yes,
I do.
So one night, we kind of had a rule was no shots for you because
Shots for me.
Well, because what happens is she would do a bunch of shots and then we'd be out for an hour and I have to carry her home.
That sucks.
And it would now I'm not having a good time because I have to go home with you because you're a mess. So we were doing great. We were out for a couple hours and she only had a couple of beers and we were at Lucky's at the old spot. And I went to the bathroom like, I'm going to call a car. We're going to go home. So I went in the bathroom, and while I was in the bathroom, she did a bunch of shots with people, which she didn't tell me. So
we do that.
we get home, and she's still fine. So we start fooling around, not to do. Then she climbs on, and stuff's going on. And then her eyes roll in the back of her head, and she fell over off of me
Oh my God!
Now, I'm going somewhere with this
You
because
killed her with your penis. So
I
thought.
legitimately thought for a second she might be dead, like that she had actually died. I had actually got my phone out and pressed 9 and 1, and I looked over and her stomach started moving again. I'm like, oh, then I got mad. And then I realized, though, the real happy part was my penis got out of her so fast the second I thought she was dead. It was shriveled up like a frightened turtle. And that's kind of refreshing to know that.
So listen,
It
your
is.
ex-girlfriend, your penis killed her, and then with your new girlfriend, your penis gave her life with your antibodies.
Whiskey killed her.
Yes. but Diane, this is where, like, as a man, to come to the realizations is
That
because
you're
we're
not a sicko
that
or
we're
a
not
freak?
No, well, because we're all freaks in our own weird
Right.
way,
Right.
and we all fucking have crazy shit going on in our heads.
If you want
sometimes.
another thing, if all of a sudden like it got like super hard right then,
Yeah.
like wait, what's this?
Yeah, it would have been a fucking problem, and that's what I'm saying. At least I know I'm not a fucking pedophile creep guy.
What did you do?
know?
Just try to hold her there while she's unconscious? Wait, honey, I got you. It's
Because
okay, honey. Don't fall
us
off
men,
the bed.
men have enough issues. You know what I
I
mean?
understand.
We don't need that. We don't need.
I apparently do not have a thing for dead ladies.
That's good. That's good.
What is it, necrophilia?
That would be
Yes.
necrophilia.
I had a guy that I worked with in Pennsylvania one time admit
Oh
to
boy,
me that
he went right into this.
he told me that
Speaking of necrophilia.
well, he used to work. He used to work at a hospital with his dad. His dad was a fucking doctor. This guy was super smart, but such a fucking degenerate alcoholic. Like, he was disgusting. Like, he needed to drink a good bottle of vodka every day. Like, he had showed up to work a couple times. Like, the shake's so bad that, like, I ended up buying him a bottle of booze because I thought he was gonna fucking die. But he was very smart, but such a degenerate. He told me that he had sex with a dead girl when his dad worked at the hospital, and he went into the morgue
Whoa.
area, and he said he
That's
lifted
fucking
up the-
creepy,
That's
man.
so creepy, and like, I don't know if I bought him any more vodka after that. He gave me lice too, that motherfucker.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, he sounds like a real good dude.
yeah. What was his name? Ted, I think his name was.
Ted the corpse fucker.
Oh, he's probably long dead by now.
We saw this movie called The King of Staten Island with it was about Pete Davidson
How was
growing
it?
up
He's
in Staten
funny.
Island.
It was
He's very
all right.
funny. It was
all
like
right.
30 minutes too long, but it was entertaining. It was
watched-
entertaining.
And Buscemi was in that, right? I'm sorry to interrupt you,
Yes.
Andy.
Who?
Steve Buscemi. Buscemi was in
Steve
that.
Buscemi
yes.
was in it.
Yeah.
I'm not a Pete Davidson fan.
I'm not a
per
huge
se.
fan either. I
kind
like
of a
Bill.
dick.
I like Bill Burr.
Bill Burr was
And
in
Bill-
it.
He was in it?
And Bill Burr was.
Bill Burr was in it. Lisa, what's her name? The mom?
My cousin Vinny.
Oh, Marissa Tomei.
Marissa
Yes.
Tomei.
Yes.
Bill Burr, Steve Buscemi was in it. And
Bill
Pete
Burr's
Davidson.
hilarious.
Bill Burr's hilarious.
He can do a toothpaste commercial and I'll crack up.
Bill
I saw a pretty good movie last night,
He
actually,
didn't play a very funny character though.
called
He was all right.
Come to Daddy, I think it's called. It stars, Tobey Maguire. And he
Yeah.
gets a letter from his long estranged father who lives basically in like one of them old, like just some old weird like spaceship looking beach house. And he shows up out there and his dad's being super aggressive to him. Like he abandoned him as a kid. And they're both telling each other lies. I'm going to leave it there. And it's got some good twists, some good
all right.
stuff going on. It was definitely worth watching. Held my it gets a little goofy,
All right.
but it's
Come to
definitely worth
Daddy.
watching.
Is it
Yeah.
a new movie?
Yeah, I think it's on Prime.
Is it more horror, drama, or is it like a heartwarming story?
I thought
reconcile?
it's listed as a comedy horror. I was laughing and Sarah was scared, so there you go.
Okay, that's a good medium.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jake Gyllenhaal's great.
Oh no, Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
I don't
Look,
know.
Jake
Gyllenhaal is great,
They're
though.
the same people to me for
Where
some
did you
reason.
hear? Where did you
One
hear Jake
Spider-Man,
Gyllenhaal?
one
I
is
don't know,
it?
they're the same kind of people to me. I don't know why. cry.
I had a dream with him in it the other night. I don't know what the fuck.
With
Yeah, it was weird.
Jake
Did it involve
Gyllenhaal?
Yeah,
ice
Jake
cream?
Gyllenhaal was in it. I don't remember what it was about, but I just had.
I bet it had to do with ice cream.
No, I don't think it did. I
bet it
didn't know it was ice cream though. But yeah, man. So Diane's going back to work tomorrow.
I am. I'm
Hooray!
like having very
Congratulations.
mixed feelings about it. Like, I guess I'm happy to be going back to work, but not really. I was totally enjoying myself. I'm like, I want to just like, can Jeff just make more money so I can stay at home all the time?
Yeah. No.
I like my projects. I don't like seeing people. I'm okay with not taking the train. I'm just kidding. I'm excited.
She's-
Oh yeah, there was a
okay.
total track fire on the train on my way here today.
Yeah.
I haven't been on the train really at all. The last 3 months.
What's it like on the train right now? Is it?
It's everybody was wearing a mask. I'll say
yeah.
that much.
Okay,
That's
good.
smart.
It was pretty sparse, and there was a track fire, so there was that going on too.
Right.
So
Man,
the
Well,
whole
you
thing-
better be wearing it. Your French train trip's going to be tomorrow in 4 months.
4 months. Yep, taking the train for the first time. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Have you taken the train at all during this whole thing?
Not until actually right before I got sick. I did, which
Okay.
I kind of think that's maybe where I got it. At least that's where I'd like to think.
Yeah.
And then, like about a week ago, it's the first time.
All right.
So it started getting hot out again. So I like to walk down here,
Yeah.
and lately it's been like 90 degrees.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm
it's
not
too much.
walking
Yeah.
for an hour and 45 degrees.
For sure.
Yeah, it's getting fucking to be 90. Like shit, we went to Florida, it was 90. We left and it was in the 70s. We're down in Florida, it was 90. Came back here, it was 90.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it too. I'll take this over fucking. I'll take this over the winter any fucking
Me
day.
too. I'll take
Can I
this
buy
over
you a
the
beer,
winter,
Frankie?
and I'll take this over the over the rain
you all.
too.
You can have one of mine.
I was hoping to,
Good.
I was hoping to not be in New York full time when this winter, but
Listen,
What are
the
you gonna
last
do?
winter wasn't too terrible, so hopefully it'll be a mild winter.
yeah, hopefully it should be a mild winter. Well, we'll see. Who knows?
Neither one of us thought we were going to be here this winter, but it is what it is.
You know,
Everybody's plans got ruined.
Weather
Yeah.
patterns change a little bit too. I mean, like people are able to see mountains again in India, because
Yeah.
everyone was quarantined, so people were making less pollution. And,
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, like, I wonder about that, and it's really great, but it's like, how long is that going to last? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, everything.
but
it's
it's gonna change things a little bit.
It gave the Earth a moment to breathe, which is kind of nice.
Yeah,
Like
which
this-
is nice.
It maybe gave the Earth a moment to go. You don't need these little assholes.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. I mean, what's next? The asteroids? The asteroids were coming, right?
Oh,
But
jeez,
they're not,
no.
like-
Everything makes me fucking crazy. Somebody posted up the other day, like, type in, do it like you can do it right now. Type in any 3 numbers on your phone and coronavirus cases afterwards, and something's going to come up on your phone. How crazy is that? Any fucking 3 numbers. From 111 to 666 to 332 to 421. I tried all of them. Like, I did like 20 of them.
All of the combinations.
All the combinations in the fucking world, and every one had some coronavirus
Oh, really?
thing afterwards. The fucking news is bullshit. It's so fucked up.
Yeah,
Because
and
listen,
quite frankly, if there's an asteroid coming, please don't tell me about it. I don't want to know.
well, they said there's an asteroid coming, but it's still like fucking 6 light fucking years away.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So,
You're
it
right.
was
If
like,
3
it'll be
hours
here
away,
in like
then
400
okay.
years.
it was still quite a ways away from the Earth.
Well,
but if it
the
did hit
doomsday
the Earth,
shit's been going on forever. I mean,
it is. But like,
it
with
seems
this,
like every other month there's some dude going, well, this
Yeah,
is
some fanatic
according to
comes
this
out of the
thing.
woodwork.
it is. It just sucks that it really sucks that Facebook doesn't take down the fake shit. Like, it's really
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's crazy how they are allowed to put up this fake news where
Yeah.
people are like sometimes getting all their news from there.
Yeah, well, the problem is, you are, there's, you can't not let people lie.
But
They'll say freedom.
But if it's
freedom of
something's really
speech.
fake, it should not be allowed to be told.
I
But
get
at the same
that.
point, it's
In a
also a
public forum.
platform
I
where
get
they
that.
they actually get to make the rules. So you can basically say, if I catch you lying, then you're kicked off. But then no one's going to want to be on there because
They know- you're
no,
right.
then people actually like not spread bullshit, and
Right.
then you're like your news feed isn't like. And I'm sorry, I use Facebook as my news sometimes.
So do I. Everybody does.
You should have a website
It's
editor.
like what people look at.
better
every
than
day,
using
you know?
Twitter.
Yeah, I don't even use Twitter. I don't go on Twitter.
The thing is, like, what is a good news forum, though? You know what I mean? Like CNN, you can't believe. Fox, you can't believe.
No more. It
Like,
used to be, you're
like
right,
Channel
no
7
more.
News, you can't
No,
believe.
oh,
Like, so
that's-
then who the hell?
Well,
the fuck
Frankie
can you
listens to
believe?
Rush Limbaugh, and that's the guy.
Yeah, that's
you're
what-
trusted.
Rush, I'm
If-
voting for him for president.
if you need any fucking advice, news, whatever you call Frankie. Frankie's got it all on there.
No, because they fired Mike Savage. He's the second
Whatever,
coming,
Frankie.
Mike Savage.
I don't care.
That was 10 years ago?
Yeah, it was a while. It was
No,
it was only a couple.
No. I've been living at my current residence. No,
No, it was only a couple
4
years
years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was only a couple
And
years.
he's like, thanks, Frankie, you enlightened me.
What's
4
great
years.
is though that Jeff and I got to go and eat at a restaurant yesterday. One of our favorite restaurants in the neighborhood. They had outdoor seating, and we just went in the middle of the afternoon and had some wine and some pasta. It was
that's
so
awesome.
That was actually awesome.
nice.
It's a nice
It was so
That's a
nice.
cool
Like I was
lunch.
so excited about it that like I had butterflies in my stomach, and like the owner's looking at us, and I think he was just so stoked that we were so stoked.
Yeah, he was happy we were sitting there.
Oh, my
yeah,
God, it was
on.
amazing.
It was nice. It's all outdoor seating now, so we just went.
Yeah.
I ordered from my local Thai place for the first time, actually, this last week. And because they had been closed, and they were like, they knew my voice right away. It's like, I haven't heard from you forever. Same thing. I'm like, yes.
Oh, they even
You're
know
like,
what you
please.
wanted to order?
Am I gonna
That's
change
so
it up
cool.
now?
They didn't forget.
No, it's really great
It's
because
my
it's like
lunch
you're really
place.
appreciating like all the little things. You know, these like
It's
the
true.
restaurant we'd go there like every week or whatever, and we hadn't been there in so long. It's like so nice to not have to do dishes and not have to think about what you're gonna eat. And
Yes.
just have someone else serve you and like enjoy the weather. And so I think things are slowly getting back to normal, and it feels really, really nice. And I think the reason why you and I were so freaked out is because things had been a little bit more normal in Florida, and we weren't ready for that step. You know what
It
I
wasn't-
mean?
it wasn't-
You have to ease your way into this.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't normal in Florida though, because it was.
I mean, it was dead.
I guess
There
it was,
nobody around.
but you know, the further you got down south, the less masks you saw, the less you saw that people gave a shit about it, and then you hear the cases are going up. But then who knows? Like I mean, like Trump says, just stop testing people. We'll have no more
Oh
coronavirus.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like if you don't get a pregnancy test, you'll never find out if you're pregnant.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck this thing is.
Or not. What is it?
And drink a lot of bleach.
So
Thanks, Trump.
stupid.
Yeah, we got to take a shit.
As long as no one
Like-
investigates my crimes.
Like if you don't
I'm
test
not really
anything, then
Yeah,
nothing.
exactly.
Like okay, so you don't ever get scanned for cancer, then you have cancer.
Brilliant,
You die. You
brilliant.
just die if you just don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Unknown causes.
Yeah. Yeah. So what? So
But
it-
they're not that worried about Floridians because they said that it's mostly like young people that are going to bounce back from it.
yeah, they're saying a lot of people who were getting it. It's younger people. A lot of the older
That's
people.
not a cool thing to say. That's not an excuse.
No, it's
No.
not. But the older people are smart and they're staying in. And they're not going out during it's the younger kids that are coming out.
Well, young kids also die of it too.
No, they do. But hopefully they don't bring it home to their fucking elderly grandparents.
Don't go
and
see
shit like
grandma
that.
and grandpa, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you. I haven't seen you in a couple of months. I'll have corona. Bye. Oh, what? You didn't even ask for
Yeah,
money?
like your niece. Is it all right to tell that story that your niece went?
Yeah, her niece. Yeah, all her friends went out one night and.
All 22 friends that went out for a 21st birthday party. All 22 of them got the coronavirus.
Yeah, all of them, every single
okay?
one of them got.
Every
Yeah,
single
they're all
one.
right. They're all right. Everybody,
As long as they're okay.
Which is
So-
crazy because it's like how many people in the club actually got it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because apparently
You know?
the bartender had it.
Or how many
like-
in the club already had it? And I ain't saying nothing.
Right.
No, like,
I'm sure
the-
everybody that went to that club all have it.
Yeah. Well, a friend of mine has a restaurant, and he's in Nevada, and they opened up Nevada, and his waiter had it. So who knows how much, and they didn't even want to open, but I don't really want to give shit away, but they kind of they weren't forced to open, but they had to open.
Right.
And one of the waiters had coronavirus, and who knows how many guests he now gave that to.
Sure.
They had to contact all the guests that came in and said, so our
Yeah, but
waiter had
also in Vegas,
coronavirus.
they're not like really testing anybody. They're not taking any precautions. They're just like, whoop, it's a free world. Do whatever
Yeah.
you want now.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't blame
Oh,
it.
well.
Don't blame people for spreading it and everything having to shut down again. You
I
have to
don't
be, you have to be safe
You gotta
about
use
it.
your own common
Let's
sense.
hope. But I was reading that Russia has they're saying that they have some sort of cure for it now. Well, 1 out of
China
5.
too.
Yeah, China. They're starting to come up with either cures for it, vaccines for it. So I think over the next couple months we're going to start seeing some.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Really.
Or we could just ignore it.
Yeah, we could just ignore
Just
it.
Yeah,
pretend
like
it's
Trump.
not there.
We totally could just ignore it.
Listen, we ignored the swine flu, and that never really became anything.
Right.
Like, whatever happened to that?
Yeah, it didn't hospitalize people like fucking. This didn't.
It was also
spread the way this
contained a
did.
lot better.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Contagion? Did you watch the
Yeah.
movie?
Oh
it was,
my
it was
God.
Terrible.
terrible, but good. Terrible.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
It was horrible to watch.
Yeah.
It was a hard watch.
Yeah, I'm going to kiss my lady when I'm covered in pus sores.
Ew.
What did he? No.
Yeah,
That-
the one with the monkey, right?
no.
That was Outbreak.
Yeah, that
I
was
saw that. And like you said, Jeff, watching Contagion? 3 years ago, a year ago, great.
We watched
I
both
a
of
couple
those.
months ago. Not a good
Yeah,
time.
Contagion's the one with Matt Damon and
Yes.
Oh, yes.
what's her name?
Matt Damon.
Kate Winslet?
No. Oh, Kate Winslet's in it also. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's so everything that's going on right now.
Except
so,
extreme.
Yeah,
extreme.
social distancing and fucking all this. Yeah, it was, but they talked about, we had masks on and, social, like, it was so much like everything is going on right now, but just not as extreme.
Yeah, he watched it right away. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, and I kind of regret
it. It was the #1 trending movie on Amazon.
Yeah, it was.
What's wrong with you sick people?
I know. I felt like a dick.
It's Lion King and Contagion and Outbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It was so scary. This whole thing was so fucking scary at first. Like, it was insane.
It
it
was
like kind of scary, and then it was like, is this a big exaggeration? And then it became a really serious thing. And
Well, listen, at first, I remember I wanted to do a fucking Corona Chinese food party because people weren't buying Chinese food and drinking Corona.
We were going to do a show.
it was stupid to not drink Corona.
I believe we had a show booked for here. Yes. And we were going to play, and we were going to wear masks and wear Corona T-shirts.
Yes.
Yeah. And like,
because har har har.
Yeah, like his family went on a cruise and we're all laughing. Oh my God, you're gonna get the coronavirus. And
my family went on a cruise in February.
Yeah,
and it was like
they were fine. They didn't get the corona. But we're like laughing about it, like it wasn't gonna come here. And then all of a sudden it was like, damn, everything.
Yeah, as soon as they got back, I think they got back the end of February. 2 weeks later, everything just shut down.
But I'm not as worried. I'm not as worried as I used to be about going out and actually doing shit. You know what I mean? I know, like, I'm being very safe. Like, wash your damn hands, sanitize.
Yeah, wear a
you know
mask.
what I mean?
It's
Like, wear your goddamn mask.
Be careful.
Me too.
That's all.
That's
Be
it.
really fucking careful, man.
I know Frankie's trying not to have sex with strangers.
Oh, he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job.
Social distancing his penis from strangers.
Yeah.
There's no problem with that.
I was nervous about Frankie getting it.
I don't have it.
I know you don't have it.
He goes here and he goes home. Like, where's he really?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Who knows? What do you think, Frankie? You think Frankie doesn't go out at night?
We should hire a private investigator.
Yeah, we should.
Frankie, we should follow him around.
We should microchip him.
Oh, I'm confused. I confuse the heck out of anybody except
We
the cats.
totally should.
I go out at night and hang out with cats.
Yeah.
Put a bell on him.
We should get him an iPhone and just make sure that we're following. Like, send us his location.
He never brings
his.
He's got a phone.
Yeah, we should staple a GoPro to his back. He wouldn't even notice.
No, I don't hang out with people at night. Cats.
Yeah.
What cats?
Yeah,
Stray
with cats.
cats.
Yeah.
Raccoons?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It'd be
That's not a cat. That's the Hamburglar.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, how interesting of a reality show would it be? We just strap a little GoPro to fucking
People would be
Frankie's
really
head
desperate if
in
you
the
want to
middle of
watch
the
my
night.
antics. Really?
You're underestimating the world.
He's at home masturbating to Telemundo.
Yeah, Knight Rider. No, not David
You're
Hasselhoff.
masturbating to
The
Knight
car.
Rider, the cat, the car, or the dude?
No, the car, not David Hasselhoff.
You notice we were all saying how proud we are of not being a super creep, but we didn't hear anything from the other guy over there.
Yeah. He's like, what do you mean?
I'm not
Yeah.
nobody.
What do you
I'm
mean you don't get
masturbating
hard
over a
at
car.
dead people?
Yeah, or cats. Or cats.
With cats, they like Knight Rider. What
Yeah.
can I say?
Cats like Knight Rider?
Yeah,
They like to watch your car.
My mom used to love Knight Rider. She was so in love with David Hasselhoff.
yeah.
Up until he ate that burger.
That ruined it for him.
It's called Hasselhoffen. When you're drunk eating, it's called Hasselhoffen.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that
Got
video.
to hassle
Was
off
it
that burger
June?
down your gullet.
I heard about it.
I definitely Hasselhoffed a few meals in my
Yeah,
day.
you think?
It's one of those things that when you see it, then
You
like
think?
you are home alone or you're home and you're eating food and you're kind of drunk and you can't help but like not think about it. It's like, oh God.
I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever
Oh
sat
my
and
god,
watched
it's
it.
so bad.
Yeah,
He's
I've heard
eating
about
off
it.
to the side, just eating a fucking what is it like Burger King burger? And he's like, wow, wow. Just like an animal, man.
How's
like
he
an
eating it?
animal.
Oh, he's talking to his daughter too at the same time, right? His daughter's like, "You
Like,
make me
literally.
sad."
Yeah, and like his daughter, like what an asshole,
Yeah.
is recording him. And then I don't know if she purposely put it out into the public so that he could see it, or kind of got let out. But how
Well, it happened the way it happened, Diane.
Yeah, I mean, that's
how
brutal.
horrifying. though.
That's brutal of his daughter to even fucking.
I was gonna say horrifying.
Well,
to my
because she's
mom.
like, you're an alcoholic, and I want you to see what you look
Yeah,
like.
but
when
say,
you're
Dad,
drunk."
blackmail him. Be like, Dad, quit drinking and give me $100,000, or I'm going to let this out.
Blackmail him.
Yeah,
$100,000 for David
No, but I don't
Hasselhoff.
think that she
I guess she
purposefully-
could probably
That's
do
a
better than
daily residual from
Right.
Baywatch.
that. She could,
Yeah,
she
right.
could probably do better than that.
But I don't think that she purposely let it out. I think it got slipped out somehow.
Yeah,
But I don't know. Who knows?
that's
The
how
king
my
from Burger
that's how my
King
gas
let it
works
out.
too.
Yeah. Non-purposefully slips out.
Yes,
your butt? I don't
yes.
think so.
Yeah. Anything else you want to watch before the quarantine's over?
I don't know.
You know, in like 3 months' time, There's not going to be much good
I
shit
know.
on
We're
TV.
going to miss this.
Yeah.
All the
Oh
movies
hell
you
yeah, I'm
kidding
gonna
me?
miss it.
Netflix.
I knew I was gonna miss it too. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
enjoying the shit out of this right now because this is I haven't not worked since I was like 11. I've been working
Yeah.
since I was 11.
Yeah, this
so.
is like summer vacation.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like I'm going back to
We've been
school.
getting on
I mean,
after
except
not
for
being
we're
in-
all broken adults. And
Well, once I started getting unemployment, I
we
was.
were broke as kids too. Nobody had
Yeah,
jobs.
I know. And I have to say,
true.
once I started getting unemployment, I felt much better about life and was able to kind of enjoy
who the
life.
fuck is calling the bar?
I don't know. Fucking annoying.
Telemarketers.
Hey guys, don't call the bar.
Yeah, no,
What's wrong
no,
with you?
No, I mean, if
I really felt like I was on summer vacation playing video games and like suntanning on my roof and like
Sleeping late. It's
sleeping
Yeah.
late. I didn't even get out of bed until 12. I'm gonna miss
Watching
that
TV till
so
4 in the
much.
morning. Woo.
yeah, no, are you kidding me? Go to sleep. She's in bed by midnight and then wakes up at noon. She can sleep.
I sleep. I
she
love
sleeps
it.
You're like
so
a possum.
well.
I
She's
love it.
totally like a possum.
I love it.
I don't know how. Like she's dozing off at 11 o'clock on the couch. I'm like, yo,
And I wake up at 11 o'clock in the
morning.
afternoon.
Usually by 10, you're up.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been
you're
trying
in
to train
sleep.
myself to get up a little bit earlier because I have
Good
to go back
10
to work.
hours sleep. That's all she needs.
I'm like, if I don't get my 10 hours,
That's
I'm
it.
in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I am.
Meanwhile, I'm getting like 5 and 6.
This guy can't sleep for shit. I don't know. I'm starting to just like feed him CBD oil so that he could just relax. like I have to sneak it into my cat's mouth. I have to sneak it into Jeff's mouth, pull his side open, and then stuff some CBD oil in his mouth so he just relaxes.
Yeah.
Sarah actually brought me back. Says, weed's legal in Massachusetts,
Yeah.
so she brought me back some gummies and some chocolates and stuff.
Nice.
And I took one the night she got back.
Do you smoke pot at all? Or?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
It's rare. Like it's maybe a puff or two a night.
Okay.
Puffer to a night.
A night.
Well, a night,
Whoa.
a couple times a week.
Oh.
Who the fuck is that?
Baby, you want to go get the Frankie? Go get the door.
I'll get it.
Anyway, yeah. So it's like a puff or two a night, 2 or 3 times a week.
Right.
And you watch TV at night. It's the best.
Yeah, it's usually like one of the last
Keeps
things
you
I
nice
do.
and relaxed,
anyway.
right? What's on
So I took
TV?
this chocolate, and I was wasn't feeling it for an hour and a half.
So you took some more.
I almost did. Then I remembered what happened one time when there's a band touring through here from Michigan, and they gave me a Rice Krispie treat, and they said, "Be really careful; it's really strong." I'm like, okay. And I did that shit where I ate like a chunk out of it. An hour or two later, wasn't feeling anything, and so I ate like almost the rest of it. And as soon as I swallowed it, the first part kicked in.
Awesome.
And I was already like completely just out of it, and I had that thought in the back of my head: "Hey, guess what you ate? Like the rest of that." So I stopped myself from eating more because I'm trying to learn lessons.
Oh, thank you, D.
Robert with the mail.
Yes.
And I didn't, and luckily I did. At one point, I was just watching TV, and I looked away, and I looked back at the TV, and it looked very, very, very different. And it was delightful.
Nice.
What was it? I missed it.
It was delightful.
No, but what was it?
Oh, I was eating some,
ate some gummies.
Some gummies.
Oh. I can't eat pot. I can't smoke or eat pot. It just makes
But
me
I don't
so
like it. It's hard to
paranoid.
regulate because
It's
it
hard to
just
regulate.
takes
And you just
forever
never
to kick in.
know when it's going to hit you because of your digestive system. You don't know how long it's going to take.
What if you're flying a plane? Shit, I shouldn't have eaten that last
Oh my God,
brownie.
we had, like,
Well,
a little-
you shouldn't take them if you're flying a plane anyway, Frankie.
Right.
Whoa, just
But
get
like
drunk.
last
Like all the
week, a
other
couple of weeks
pilots?
ago, we had a little party and our friend had a little bit of
Wait a
mushrooms, and I took a little bit of mushrooms, and I did not feel it that night, and I felt it the next night when I was going to bed. I swear to God.
Something's wrong with you.
I'd also like to
think.
think, Frankie, are you flying planes when we're not looking? Is that what's going on?
I've been on planes. Planes are cool.
Why do you say that?
Pop though.
Pilot Frankie.
Your
Why do
ears
you
He's
say
pop.
saying don't fly a plane.
Oh.
Like he's some kind of pilot.
Oh, he's a helicopter pilot.
No, I just stay there and watch people's luggage
Yeah.
come off the racks,
He
and
works-
I just like put them on
Frankie's
other racks to
actually,
confuse them.
The way he
Really
half-assed
rich guy.
everything,
He just lives simply.
Yeah.
yeah, helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
It doesn't fly itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it up
So
there.
an autopilot? What the hell, man? We're crashing. Buckle your seatbelt. If not, fuck you. I got a parachute.
I saw a helicopter crash once. It was horrifying.
Oh,
It was
gosh.
recently too. It was like the one that fell in the Hudson.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Dude,
We were
one that
driving
went-
on the
crashed on the
highway
roof.
right there, and we saw the whole thing happen. It was so freaky. We got stuck on the highway for 2 hours on our way to a birthday party. It was like 6 or 7 of us in a car.
That was one like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago where all the passengers died except for the pilot. And like you could just tell it was happening because it's like the helicopter all of a sudden turned upside down and fell in the water, and then it slowly sank into the water.
Oh, God.
And it's like those helicopter those seatbelts. They put like 5 seatbelts on you, and it's like you don't really pay attention to that shit. The only one that knew how to get out of the helicopter seat was the the pilot.
Right.
So all of the people ended up dying in there, and I knew it was happening too. I could feel the eeriness of it because it was just like, no, you didn't see anybody popping out. You didn't see anybody. It was horrifying.
And you're probably panicking, like, what button? Where's the effing button?
Yeah,
right
and it's like,
now?
but first of all, like, if you're already, your head's in the water, how many seconds are you going to last?
Right.
Yeah, and you're upside down.
And you're upside down, and it's
scary.
the pitch black night. That's a really.
It was at night?
It was at night.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
And it was a tourist helicopter, wasn't it?
No, it was a helicopter. It was a bunch of young kids. I think they were all training to be journalists or something like that. Like they were all. It was like some kind of a class or something. Don't quote me on that because I don't really know.
Yeah.
But it wasn't tourists. Anyway,
It's scary
not to bring the podcast down, guys.
Yeah.
But that was a eerie, scary story. Anybody else have scary stories?
No. No.
No.
No.
Those stories?
No.
No. I haven't seen a helicopter crash. I'm glad I haven't seen a helicopter crash.
Yep. Me too.
That's it. Way to bring it down. All right.
Yeah, we're all bummed out now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Talk to you guys next week, guys.
Hope nobody dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, well, we're going to start wrapping it up anyway. We're almost at an hour.
I want to take a
No, but it'll be
helicopter
good though
ride.
this weekend. There's going to be seats outside. Lucky
Yes.
13.
Oh, yeah.
We are
good stuff.
opening this weekend for outdoor seating. I'm gonna put some tents out. I'm gonna put some seating out. We're gonna fucking either fire up a barbecue or I'll have a food truck out there. Not sure what's gonna happen yet. I'll know more in a day or so.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be nice. It's going to be really cool.
It'll be nice. We're going to be open a little bit later. We're going to open at 3 to midnight. Maybe we'll still. I don't know what the rules are yet, so I got to read the rules.
It's hard to really announce stuff in advance when you don't quite know exactly what the rules are
right.
going to be anyway.
We will be open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday between 3 and 9 anyway. But we will definitely be here.
I feel like Saturday, later if you can.
Saturday, Sunday, we'll have some food out here and stuff. So.
Did they say what time you can close or does?
Baby, I just said I didn't read the rules yet. I got to read the rules. I got to do that all today.
Anyway, but there'll be some seating.
Yes, there will be seating, and I'll put some tents out so we're not cooking. It'll be fun.
Yeah. We'll keep Frankie in a cage. You can poke at him with a stick.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
should do something cool like that.
I think you should make
Yeah.
s'mores.
Listen, I said if we were able to close the street down, I asked somebody, whatever. But it's probably not going to happen, so I don't know why I'm talking about it. Anyways, it's just going to annoy me. I think we're going to close it down for the day. I'm just getting grouchy again already.
Why?
Nothing. I don't want to.
But you know, some
What were you
asshole's
gonna
going
say?
to drive by with their city bike the wrong
Something Frankie
way.
did, I'll slap him.
We
Yes.
should have go-go. You should have go-go dancers like dancing in cages outside or something cool like that.
We should have a dunk tank out there and stick
Ooh,
Frankie.
dunk tank would be amazing.
Dunk tank
But
would be.
Let's
T-shirt
put
dunk
you in
tank.
the dunk tank,
Yeah.
and I'll throw balls at you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you just stand over there and I'll throw balls at you?
Actually, a wet T-shirt dunk tank would be pretty sweet. We already
Yeah.
got the.
Yeah.
With the dancers, I don't know how.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it'll be.
I know
not
Melody
hot.
would get in there.
She
but-
would get in there.
Yeah, she would. She was a dunk tank girl at the.
Are you serious?
At Coney Island, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah,
Just
she
making
was.
fun of people. I would not like that.
Yes, and of course,
I could. Okay, when you put it like that, yes, I could totally see her
yeah,
being a dunk tank.
with all
Well,
the.
like for the
Coney
most part,
Island
people
dunk
don't
tank, yeah.
get dunked. It's very rare.
Are you kidding? But she would fucking get people so you know the mouth on her, and with fucking and like back then being like a little punk rock girl in the fucking 80s.
Oh my God, with that laugh, laughing at you in your
yes,
face.
with like Guido's coming up, you know.
Oh
yeah.
my God, I love
Yeah.
it. I would have
That's
paid
great.
money to see that.
Yeah. Yes.
Who you talking to?
You would be good in a dunk tank, I think.
Yeah.
Just be laughing at people.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I don't know. I don't see you like really yelling at people.
You just want me in a dunk tank.
I do. I really do.
Yeah.
I'll just run over and push the button constantly.
Hey, if you happen to have a dunk tank, bring it on over.
I
Maybe
would-
we'll see if we can use that.
I would love to.
How do you,
I wanna,
rent a dunk
Yeah, I
tank?
wonder how you could rent a dunk tank. Hey, listen, if we could close the street down, we could do all sorts of fucking
That'd be
cool
sick
shit.
if you had like a whole little setup like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with like maybe a mechanical bull, like one of those.
we can keep our side of the street
And mechanical
sleazy, and the
bull.
other side.
Who's paying for the insurance on that?
We'll keep our
Like
side
they
sleazy.
have-
The other side will be nice.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have
yeah,
like
yeah.
those inflatable ones though, like the inflatable tic tac toe, or like
Yeah.
like just fun stuff like that,
Go to bouncy house.
like a bouncy house.
We're trying to social distance. We can't have a bouncy
You're right.
house.
You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
and people
Yeah.
will throw up on one
Yeah.
another. It'd be great.
You
Dunk
have,
tank
like,
is
a big
perfect for the
boxing
social
ring with, like,
distance.
those
Yeah.
huge boxing gloves, and it's just like two people just beating the crap out of each other.
We'll get some
Or
Hulk
they can be
gloves.
like the sumos and like the bubble wrap and just
Yes.
collide into
Oh
one.
yeah, that'd be
That's
good.
safe.
That's totally safe.
Yeah.
We
And
can
then I'll
shoot
walk by
Frankie
and
out of a
pop 'em.
cannon.
Yeah,
Frankie,
yeah.
we could totally shoot you out of a cannon.
Totally shoot Frankie out of a cannon.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I
That
will
would
take
be
a
sick.
cannonball to my stomach. Like Homer did
He's
in
like
The
the
Simpsons.
strongest man alive.
Can we put you on a bed of nails?
Fuck no.
You could at least have like
I will walk on
like
hot
one of
coal.
those spinny things and like have
I've
people
done it before.
do dares and shit.
Okay.
I walked on hot
I've done
coal.
the bed of nails before, and it's actually it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's because it's all evenly
Yeah.
Yeah.
placed, right? It's like
Well,
Yeah.
you laid it on the flat parts, right?
Well, no.
I'm sure some of your dancers know how to like swallow swords and shit.
You're not laying
Yeah.
on a bed of one
Yeah, they
nail.
do.
You're laying on
I'm just asking.
I'm sure they have lots of hidden talents.
Start
sure
blowing
they do.
fire and stuff. Oh, and someone to make balloon animals.
Oh, that'd be sick if you had like a.
Frankie, we should
Come
dress.
on, we're going the whole 9 yards
boy.
here.
Ooh,
Bouncy
and a
house,
popcorn.
sumos.
We should dress Frankie up like a clown.
Yes, Frankie.
Dress him up like a-
Give me a horn.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll do it.
You can't put his bunny costume on because he
Dress him up
might
like
die in the
Pogo the
heat.
clown.
No, Pogo was a possum from a comic strip in the
You could have like a
50s.
pogo stick.
Yeah,
contest.
sure he was.
Yeah, sure.
You never
was.
read Pogo Possum?
He was really good with kids, Frankie.
You
That's
could
right.
get like a slip and slide.
Yeah. Awesome, baby. Sounds great. Why don't you organize
Just
it?
open up the fire extinguisher.
Organize
I mean
it.
We did the
Fire
fire
hydrant?
extinguisher inside.
Yeah,
one
Johnny
time.
Pump.
the fire hydrant.
Yeah, the fire extinguisher
That would be fun.
inside that one
And you
time.
have to have a pony ride,
Oh,
Jeff.
yeah. I had
I'm
some
going to put a
douche-
towel on Jeff.
I had
next to
some
pony ride.
douchebag lit up a fire extinguisher in the bathroom the one time.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that in the old place.
Got him fired from his job though. Pulled up in his fucking work truck, and I knew the guy. He was a regular. No, not a
And he
regular.
pulled the
He'd
fire
been
extinguisher
around.
in the bathroom.
He'd been around enough, huh?
He pulled the fire extinguisher in the bathroom.
Yeah, he pulled the fire extinguisher. Some fucking idiot decided to open the fucking door. It's like, whatever, man. People don't think.
That was the old
like,
place.
He
Everything's
lit the
getting
fire
annoyed again. He's getting
extinguisher
annoyed
off in the bar. Yes, and then somebody's like, "Oh, let's prop the door open so it all comes out to the rest of the bar."
Har, har, har.
Yeah, well, because he thought he was doing a good thing by like propping the door open. No, just fucking keep the door fucking contained. And whatever, man. And I remember when as soon as I hit it, I called. I saw the customer. I was looking at the camera. I saw the customer go over and prop the door open. And I like called Jackie immediately. I'm like, "Shut the fucking door! I'll be down in a few minutes."
Yeah, it fucked up the whole
But like,
system
why did
here.
he set
We
it
need
off?
for
Just to be a
weeks.
dick?
Just to be a dick. Yeah, he was fucking. He sprayed it at his friend.
Right.
I think he probably thought it was a water
Why
one.
is it? Why was it in there?
It's not the baby. We have fire extinguishers all over the place here.
Oh, he just it wasn't in the bathroom.
No. I went fucking chasing after. I was so angry. I would have beat him with that fire
People are so
extinguisher.
stupid, man.
Yeah.
People are very, very stupid.
And that cost a lot of money to fucking clean all that shit up. I had to call the air conditioning guy to come clean out
Yeah,
the
all
air
that
conditioning.
fire extinguisher shit like got gummed up the air conditioner. So
Yeah.
if you turn on the air conditioner, all that stuff will come right
Oh
back
my
out.
god.
Yeah, so I had to get
But
it off.
listen, we did some stupid shit when I was a kid.
Yeah,
so
of
I
course, when
totally
you're a
get it.
kid.
Who has?
When
This
you're a
is a
kid,
grown man.
This guy's like 30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a teenager. You're not in your 20s.
I
Yeah.
remember my ex-boyfriend did that to his best friend, and we're like in a club, and he totally fire extinguished his friend.
We used to do it when I was.
fucking hilarious.
Well, it's funny when it happens somewhere else.
Yeah, it's
Hilarious.
well. Also, too, if it was a water fire extinguisher, they're
Just like,
they're not that bad.
all over your friend. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
we used to do that in the hallways when we were on tour with my band, and like, it's funny when your friend's coming around the corner and you have the fucking the water
you
fire
see?
extinguisher and you squirt them, but it's just
You
like
see?
it's just a quick brrr, and then it doesn't make a mess though.
You don't
you
go
know?
nuts on my guts with
No,
it.
he's just
Fire-
like, what the fuck? You know, like you're not spraying all that white shit on somebody.
Right on.
All right, let's wrap it up. We're hitting
Yeah,
an hour.
right.
Was that an hour?
That was an hour.
Wow.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk to you guys next week. You guys
Hopefully
are
Jeff
all
will be in a
sleepy.
shit mood.
I know. I hope not.
I hope not either.
I'm gonna start smoking crystal meth.
You're gonna have to start doing
I
something.
don't think that's going to help your mood.
His
bud.
cat got
I don't think
Xanax. I'm
so
just gonna
either.
start sneaking the Xanax in his.
Yeah, my cat just
cereal.
got cat Xanax. So
Yeah, cat anxiety.
Yeah.
Takes after his dad.
Yeah.
But pee in the litter box.
All right. We'll talk to you guys next week. That's the
Bye.
little advice from
Bye.
Frankie.
Take care.